Hi guys, so welcome back to a new video. In this video I'll be showing you guys my go-to everyday makeup. My everyday makeup doesn't change up that much every now and then. It's just mostly the same natural tones because that's just what I like to go for. But I just really like to switch it up with new products sometimes. And I actually also did an order on Little Wonderland recently and I bought a bunch of new Korean makeup products. I already tried them out for the first time when I was getting ready for the Young Wave concert, which was in the previous vlog. And I'm actually going to do the exact makeup I did at the Young Wave concert. So it's going to be like an everyday makeup look, but also my Young Wave concert makeup look, if that makes sense. So as you guys also can see, I dyed my hair. I went back to highlights. So I also wanted a look that like sort of fits my new hair tone as well. So it's a bit fluffy, don't mind that. I actually just washed it earlier. So this is not going to be like a chit chat get ready with me or like something like that. I'm just basically going to show you guys what I used. I'll also be showing what I used to use before. And that's basically going to be the video. So if you guys want to see what my everyday makeup looks like, then just keep on watching. So for primer, I have a new primer. This is from Frudia, the 50+ like SPF 50 Velvet Fit Blurring Sun Primer. The primers I used to use before was a combination of the NYX Marshmallow Primer and the Benefit Porefessional. I like how I now can, like, you know, switch it up by using just one primer and a primer which has two functions basically. So also all the products I mentioned will be in the description down below. So make sure to check the description if you want to see like the exact names or the exact products. So I actually really like this. Like, it also smells very fruity, but not like too strong, which I like. And it's very soft and smooth as well, so that's great. And now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I have this cute little concealer from the Saem, I think is the brand, and it's the Tip Concealer, I guess. So oh, it's the Cover Perfection Tip Concealer, and I'm actually going to be applying this before my foundation. I really wanted a new concealer that really fit my own skin color because I actually ran out of my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and to keep like buying it is also like very expensive because obviously Estee Lauder is not a cheap brand. So but I like applying this before doing my foundation. Yeah, I actually really love this to use on my like spots and like imperfections. It's very great. And also when I go with the foundation on top, it's still covered like very well. I'm also very happy with the foundation I bought, so also definitely gonna show you guys that one. And also applying it under my eyes, and then use a concealer brush, then just buff it in. I think this would also really be like a nice concealer just to use as a foundation for me, really, but I'm not gonna do that. When I apply it just like that, it sort of looks a tiny bit darker, but yeah, once I go on top of it with the foundation, then you don't notice it. But this was actually like the lightest color they had. I bet there are lighter colors, but they just didn't have it. So like I mentioned before, I got all the products of Little Wonderland, which is like a Dutch site where they sell Korean skincare and also other Korean products like makeup. They also sell K-pop albums as well. I bought an album there as well. So the foundations I used to use before were the Dior Backstage foundation. This was like my go-to for like since last summer. So I also basically wore this the entire time in Korea. And in Korea I also bought this one, the 3CE Stylenanda. I liked it, but for some reason it just, I don't know what it was, but to me, like, I felt like it sort of oxidized very quickly, so it became quite orange for me. So, and this one's also a bit too dark for me now because obviously we're now in winter and I'm getting paler, so these two just don't work for me right now. I think in the summer I'll just wear these again. But I finally bought a cushion foundation, and I got this one from, can I say the brand? Oh yeah, imani. It's the Cover Up Matte cushion, and this is what it looks like. Very nice. So I'm gonna apply this. Now I absolutely understand why people love cushion foundations. I basically did like quite a first impressions thing when I was getting ready for the concert, because I was using all these products for the first time and trying them out, and I really love it. So I still have to get used to like holding this thing. Maybe I'm not even holding it well, but oh well, it works for me. It also really like sort of neutralizes the bit darker concealer I was talking about earlier. Like it really blends together well, and it's as if sort of melts with your skin. So I really like this. I actually also bought a cushion like powder, and I'm also a big fan of that, so I'll should be using that as well. But I think that one's from Innisfree. I don't know if I saw this in Korea actually, because on Little Wonderland I see many brands I didn't see in like stores in Korea, or I don't know, didn't pay good attention, I guess. Okay, this must be good. I'm gonna apply my cream bronzer using the Chanel Soleil Tan. I've been using it since summer and I absolutely really like this as well. So I know it's like obviously quite an expensive product because it's Chanel, but I do not regret buying this at all. So good. And also because it's a cream, it makes the bronzer look really natural as well. But I am gonna go with the powder on top of it, because else it doesn't like stay. But it also means that I don't need a lot of bronzer, so I basically only apply it on my cheeks and on my forehead. I don't really use it to contour. It's just only for, you know, giving myself that bronzed look. I really feel like since my hair is very cool toned now, I don't want to go too warm with my makeup, if that makes sense, but we'll just see how it goes. Oh wait, I actually have to go wet my sponge. So I'm gonna brighten my face by using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I've been using it like for a long time, nothing new. So oh, if you're wondering why I'm looking that way, it's because there's my mirror. So is that like still a thing, like highlighting under your eyes, or is that very 2016? I don't know. I really feel like a lot has changed in the makeup game over the past few years. I remember like 2016 was such a different era compared to now. I look crazy. And then I'm gonna take my sponge, and then always making sure I have a flawless base. It doesn't have to be 100% flawless if you ask me, because if you still see like some imperfections here and there, it actually makes the look a bit more natural, which is good. I have phases. Like sometimes I like to keep my makeup very matte. Sometimes I want to have it super glowy. Sometimes I want to have it completely full coverage, or sometimes I just really want the minimum. So yeah, I have my phases. I should put some oil in my hair later, it's so fluffy. And then I always go back with my brush, because obviously I blended over my bronzer, so just like to bring it back, just blend it all together. For brows, I'm taking the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in 4.5. Since my hair is lighter now, I have to be careful with not making them too dark, because I used to have dark hair for quite a while. I haven't got my brows properly threaded for like such a long time already. In Korea, I just basically kept up with them myself, and then even now I just plucked them myself earlier. I was scared that I didn't have any cool toned brow pencils anymore, because like last summer I also had like very warm toned hair, like very reddish, so I also had like brow pencils that were very red, but luckily I still had this one. Oh my god guys, so funny, recently I found like a white eyebrow hair between my brows, and I was like, oh my god, am I old? I don't want to be that person, but I do feel like I'm old. Like I'm closer to 30 than to 20, y'all. Like I'm entering my late 20s this year. Basically keeping the front of my brow like quite light, or else it looks very blocky. And I'm also gonna carve them out with concealer, and I don't have anything on my lids yet, so I also need to put concealer on my lids as well. I have such a long day at uni today. I'm not looking forward to it, but crazy. Okay, I need to carve them out for real. I look so crazy right now, especially with my hair being all like this. Ooh, you guys didn't see anything. So I'm basically using that same the saem concealer again, and then just basically carving them out. Also makes them very neat. I never do it on top, or else it looks too highlighted, if it makes sense. Then they stand out a bit too much. Taking my concealer brush and just blending it down, really. I have to be careful with my lashes because I have extensions, as you can see. But I'm basically blending the concealer down to my lid. Make sure my whole lid is covered with concealer. Ever since I've been doing my like eyelids and my concealer like this, I've been loving it. I have to be careful with my sleeves because these sleeves are quite long. Now I'm gonna go with the powder I was talking about. This is from Innisfree, the No Sebum Mineral Pact. I was using the Kat Von D, no, not Kat Von D, KVD Locket powder before, and now I'm gonna apply this. I was actually first a bit scared that like I would maybe remove a lot of my makeup with this, but it actually doesn't do that at all. Like I was afraid that this was gonna be fully stained. But before I'm gonna make sure to go underneath my eyes again just to remove all the creases that have been there. It does leave a little bit of white residue though, but I just swipe that away with my finger. Lovely. It really makes it like very matte, which is good. I always make sure to like do this so I can grab every corner. I try to stay away from the cheeks because I'm actually going to apply a cream blush later. Well, it's not really like cream, but the consistency is just very funny. I'll show you guys in a bit. And then obviously my nose. Oh, my nose is very white there. So basically, since I have oily skin, I take it through all my oily points. Bronzer, I always use the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer in Khaki. Basically applying this on top of the cream bronzer I applied earlier. Oh, I think I applied a bit too much there, so I'm gonna blend that in a bit. Then I'm gonna go with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And there, with that I'm gonna contour my nose. I like this one because it's very matte and it's slightly bit cooler than the Kylie bronzer. Still a bit on the warm side, but a very nice contour color as well. Where would we be without nose contour? I'm gonna take this big ass powder brush and just blend everywhere. Gonna take that same bronzer in the crease of my eye. It's basically going to act as my eyeshadow because I do like to have some color on my eyes. If I don't feel like doing a complete eyeshadow look, this is a great just putting some bronzer in my crease and I'm good to go. Taking a different brush and also applying it under my eyes. I don't know what it is, but like applying eyeshadow under my eyes, especially a bronzy color, I don't know, it gives a more grungy effect. I don't know, maybe weird way to describe it, but I hope you guys know what I mean. So this is the blush I used to use before, the MAC blush in Peaches, but this is just like a powder blush. But the blush I'm gonna use now is this one from Sisua, and I like the consistency because it's very clayish. I know MAC I think also has a blush like this as well. Look, it's very, can you see that? Maybe not, but yeah, it is a very funny consistency, and I also really like how it looks on my face. It literally like just melts with your skin. So I'm just gonna apply this, also tapping some residue on the back of my hand, and then just put it on the apples. I always find it a funny word, apples on the cheeks. The apple of, I always say the apple of the cheeks. Apply it on the apples of your apples of my cheeks. Yeah, the apples of my cheeks. Such a lovely, it really gives that little bit of flush on your cheeks. This is more like a sort of apricot color, which I actually like as well. So also perfect for spring, which is coming up soon. Haven't noticed anything of it yet because it's still winter, but it's almost. And now highlighter. While I was in Korea, I've been using the Innisfree Sheer Glow highlighter, and I really like that as well. But I also wore this to the Young Wave concert, but I felt like the highlight was a bit too pink for the whole look I went for. So instead I'm going to use the MAC Soft and Gentle, and I also haven't used this in ages, so I think it's very nice to maybe use this one. I know like Soft and Gentle also has tiny pink sheen, but it's not that pink, so it's very subtle beige shimmer actually, just like the name, Soft and Gentle. Just applying this on the high points of my face. I don't want to be too highlighted though, but yes. So for setting spray, I used to use the MAC Fix Plus Rose, or Rosé, like Rose Fix Plus. But I actually bought this new one also from Frudia, the Proust Perfect Shield Makeup Setting Fixer, Long Lasting Dewy Finish. And I applied this and I really like this. And it also smells very lovely, so I'm gonna apply this. It's also really like a lovely mist. I really feel like the MAC Fix Plus, it is good, but it's very like splashy, if that makes sense. Which I sometimes don't really like, but I really like this setting spray. And I'm now going back with eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this tiny palette from Holika. It's the My Fave eyeshadow palette in Rozely, and it has these lovely 4 colors. I saw this in the Holika store in Sinchon, and I was like, I have to get this. And I'm gonna be using, if it focuses, these two, basically mixing this together and then applying it a tiny bit, but not too much, also in the crease, just to darken it up a little, and also a little bit dragging it down a little bit to the outer corner. Okay, brow gel. I usually use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, but today I'm gonna switch it up by using the NYX brow glue. It's I actually really like this because first of all, it's NYX, so it's not that expensive, and it just really sets your brows like glue, really. Sort of like the soap brows, but also gives it a bit texture as well. Okay, I have a bunch of mascaras over here, and just showing you guys which I like to use, but I think I'm just gonna use the one I always use. So first I have the NYX On the Rise mascara. It's a very lovely one. I have this mini version of the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme. Also a nice mascara. I think I got it as a sample sometime. I have NYX Worth the Hype. I have this mascara from Douglas, yeah, Douglas' own brand, Devil Eyes. I think I always like to use this on my bottom lashes. I have Essence Lash Princess. I have L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Hippie, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I think I own these for a while already. I think I've thrown them out because I don't know how long they've been laying there. Definitely even before I left for Korea. So I'm just gonna use this one from Etude House, the Curl Fix. I'm only gonna apply it on my bottom lashes, obviously, because I have lash extensions. So just applying this on the bottom. Having lash extensions saves so much time. I love it. I always used to wear false lashes, especially the big ones. Still like them, but I don't know what it is, but it's just lash extensions are so much better. And now I'm gonna go finish off with the lips, but I first want to show you guys my go-to like lip combos. So the lip combo I used to wear like all fall is the MAC Whirl lip liner and lipstick. I always use these two together. Also this one, it's a strawberry gloss lip balm from Himalaya. I bought it in the Olive Young in Korea. It also really smells like strawberry, absolutely lovely. Also like using this one when I just want some color on my lips. I use I think this is from Holika, the Lip Leave Glowy Lip Oil. So it's basically like a clear gloss but like a lip oil. So if I don't want anything on my lips like a color but just some gloss, then I love using this one. I have this one from Etude House. It's also like a pinkish lip gloss. I have this one also from Holika. It's like a water vibe tint. It's like this reddish color, but it's literally, it feels like applying water lipstick. So I got this for free at Holika, so I was like, sure, let's go. It's also very nice if I want a nice red tint on my lips. But today I'm going to use this new lip pencil, which I also bought. It's from Romand, the Lip Made pencil in, what was the name again? Under Chili. So it's like a sort of rose brown with a tiny bit of red undertone. And I'm gonna use it in combination with the Kiko Powder Power lipstick in number 5. And this was also the combo I wore at the Young Wave concert. Yeah, I'm gonna apply the lip liner first. It slides on very lovely on your lips. Then the Kiko lipstick. using the brush side on the lip pencil just to blend the edges. And I'm also gonna let my lips dry a little because I want to go with the gloss on top. And I'm gonna use this clear lip gloss from Essence. As you can tell, it's definitely not clear anymore. It has been through a lot, but it actually used to be clear. So this Essence lip gloss, and I apply it on top of my lipstick just to pollute it more. No, I'm kidding. Like, I do want a nice glossy finish. So that is my makeup done. I really like how this looks. Like, it is very brown tones, and also the lips make it very like sort of rosy as well. So yeah, that's actually my go-to everyday makeup, and also the same makeup I wore at the Young Wave concert, mostly full with Korean makeup products. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and of course subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time in a new video. Bye bye.